Hi guys, my name is Rachel. Thank you for watching this video. Today we're going to go over how we changed our fireplace from the old 70s drab to an updated, more farmhouse rustic look. As you can see, it starts out with a black grout and a very dark brick, as well as a white mantle, which to us kind of seemed backwards in the design we were going for. So we wanted to lighten it up, and we had heard of something called a German Schmear. So we tried to find a bunch of videos to figure out how to do this, and we really only found one, and it didn't have the best instructions. So this video is going to kind of show you how we did it and how you can do it better next time, learning from our mistakes. The items you will need for this project, you can find all of these at your local Home Depot or Lowe's. So you'll need a large bucket, mortar of your color choice. We have gray here. We wanted white, couldn't find it. You need gloves because this project gets very messy. A grout bag. We could not find one, so we had to use the trash bags. I suggest you look really hard for a grout bag. Trash bags do not work well. A trowel and a large mixer to mix the mortar and water, as well as the driver to kind of stir the mixer. In the large bucket, add the dry mortar and some water, and then use the mixer to mix it. And you're going to do this in batches. Once you get to the correct consistency you see here, start adding it to your grout bag, or in our case, the trash bag. Then get your bag inside once you've filled it up enough, cut the tip off, and start filling those grout lines. You're going to want to slightly overfill them so you can use the excess to smear it across the bricks. Also, you may have noticed that the two pieces that hold up the mantle are still in the wall, but they are no longer white. Yes, so Phil used his sander and sanded off the white, but we wanted to keep a little bit so it would still have its kind of natural texture. So as the mortar was drying, we found it beneficial to kind of start to move the mortar across the bricks to kind of start the smear process. We also realized that it was a complete mess. So highly suggest covering your floors. We covered them, but we did not cover them enough. This stuff gets everywhere. So here, Phil is using his trowel to knock off some excess mortar that started to dry. We figured out that this was the best thing we could do once it dried. It didn't really smear it across the bricks like we wanted it to. We found the best way to smear it is with our hands, but this is a great way to get it so it's not just 3D coming out of the wall. And you can see how I'll use my hand to take the mortar and kind of spread it across the bricks at the amount I want. So here is what our fireplace looks like after we have smeared on, or German schmeared on, all of the mortar on all of the grout and the bricks. And now we just wait for it to dry. We realized that all of the mortar had fallen onto the bottom kind of hearth of the fireplace, and it ended up almost chalk white completely. So to fix that, we took a damp cloth and actually wiped off the mortar. And here Phil ran the mantle through his planer and then used the sander on the sides to get off the white paint. And we still kept a little bit of the white, as you can see in this final picture. We wanted to keep the white to kind of keep it more rustic or more natural looking. And I hope you liked our video and you learned how to do a German schmear, and maybe you can do a German schmear on your own fireplace or on any brick surface, really. I would love to hear what you did or where you've used your German schmear down in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like this, we have our kitchen reno coming up.